And yes, that's correct. We are in Jamaica. Shout out to Iberostar for having me. I basically just get to experience their whole resort. There's 3 separate resorts on these grounds. I have access to all of them. There's plenty for us to do here. A lot of food, a lot of activities, a lot of vibes in general. So I'm just gonna bring you along, show you what I'm eating here, what there is to get into here, and experience just a bit of a getaway. This is technically my 3rd time being in Jamaica. The first time I was like a baby, so I don't know if that really counts. Second time I came with my family a couple years back, and now I'm back again. I mean, the beaches are incredible, weather's incredible, food is incredible. So I'm happy to be back, get to experience some of this again, and bring you guys along for the journey. So let's get into it. Good meal? Oh, no, I'm done. It's good. Okay, so first meal of the day. I always want to start the day breaking the fast with fruit. High level of hydration, high level of fiber to just get your digestive system going in the morning. And I mean, just the fruit out here in the Caribbean is just like so much better than the US. Really anywhere else in the world, honestly. Anywhere else in the world I've eaten food has been better than the US. So safe to say that I'm gonna be eating good out here. On this plate, we just have a bit of pineapple, plum, honeydew melon. And this purple one, I don't know if you've ever seen something like this. This is called star apple. I haven't seen this ever before, but it's really good. Like, it's kind of like gelatinous in the middle, but it's also really sweet. I don't know if it's reminiscent of like a soursop or like a cherimoya. If any of you have had that, it's that same type of vibe. And the same thing with that too, like you can't eat any of the seeds. Very similar to that, but also very good. So agenda today, I'm here courtesy of Iberostar. They want me to capture content of like the whole experience here. I'm just gonna be going around getting like essentially B-roll shots for the short form video that I gotta prepare for them. Just shots of the grounds, all the different attractions, just the vibes in general. And yeah, that's basically it. It's a beautiful day. I mean, look at this view. This is where we're sitting now. This is, you know, our breakfast view. I can't wait to get into the water and all that later. But yeah, we're having our fruit to start the day. Gonna do a bit of work. So I'll catch you guys then. Now we're here at lunch. This is technically my 2nd day here. Yesterday I got here, was super jet lagged, had to just basically go through the motions until I could fall asleep because it was a red eye coming from the West Coast to the East Coast. Tragic. So, slept. I did do some things yesterday. We went on this boat tour. It was supposed to be like this bioluminescent type thing where the water lights up because of like some sort of chemical reaction happening. But there was the water didn't do that at all. We were just out there in the dark. So that was uneventful. But, you know, I guess it's just something to do. So did that most of the day, toured the grounds, and went to bed, really. So now, first proper day out exploring, like I said, getting some of the shots, you know, fulfilling the work obligations per se. And now we're here back at the buffet. This is how they do all their meals here during the day. They have restaurants on the grounds, but those are active more in the evening. But in the day, they have, you know, breakfast buffet, and they have the lunch buffet going all day. So you could just come and get food whenever you like, which is my first time really experiencing this, and an all-inclusive, like just having food around all the time. That's really nice because you don't have to go anywhere specific. It's all included in your whatever you pay to stay here. And it's good food. I mean, you've seen the plate. I just showed you the plate. So, you know, good vibes, good eats. I'm gonna finish this and then probably get in the water or something because you just have to do that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys then.
All of us.
big pool vibes, some volleyball with the bro. The only thing is, I wish it was sunnier out here. I mean, look at all this way doesn't look too bad, but if you just look at this way, it's just all gray. But nonetheless, still good vibes out here. And I don't remember last time I've been swimming, so that's what we're working with. Yeah, we're at dinner now. We're at this French restaurant. So, you know, navigating the plant-based options here. This is really my first real night here, like eating at a restaurant on the grounds and stuff like that. So the only other times I've eaten have been at the buffet, which, you know, you can obviously customize a lot of things. They have about maybe like 6 or 7 restaurants here on the grounds, all of which do have plant-based options, but you know, some of them don't have the best or they don't have as many. So I'm really having to get creative. Luckily, in the position I'm in, like being here or essentially working with the resort, you know, they gave me direct communication with the chef or the head chef rather, to like make sure everything's situated, or if there's something lacking that they can prepare something, which is nice. But I would say if you're here and you don't have that connect and you are like looking for options, you would just have to get creative, or just like go to the ones that have more options. So it would be maybe a little bit more repetitive as far as your eating experiences. But the buffets are actually huge during the day because obviously you can do whatever you want. That can provide a lot of variety in itself. So yeah, that's what we're on now. And I'll show you the food when it comes out. All right, so the first course just came out. Well, this is one of the options that's actually on the menu. You know, I'm just gonna need a little bit more. That's all I'll say. I'm just gonna need a little bit more. Let's see if this is actually good though. This is string beans on a tomato tartare. Salt, pepper. I'm also not the biggest tomato fan, so it's kind of just like unseasoned pico de gallo with string beans on top. Hopefully they can recover. It looks like they might have recovered. Okay, so they came through. Talked to the chef. They hooked up a little bolognese situation for me. Then this was on the menu as well for the plant-based options at this restaurant. But I mean, honestly, imagine if it was just this cauliflower with, I don't even know, some just like roasted veg on the side, and that little string bean and like tomato situation, like wouldn't have cut it. So it's coming together. I'm gonna try this cauliflower dish though. Really just roasted cauliflower with some sauté veg. Some good flavor on that. Try it with some of this. I like this. This is good. I just don't know why they have it as like a main dish when clearly this is like more of a side type thing. The bolognese. It's also really good. Good flavor, pasta's cooked to perfection, and I think I got one more thing coming, but let's see. They definitely recovered. But again, if I didn't have the plug, then you might be cooked out here if it was just you. They even said that they have this vegan dessert, this vegan apple pie, which looks really good. So I'm interested to see how this tastes too. Had to do the first bite for the short form video because that's what I'm literally here for. But this is really good. I gotta get a bite for the YouTube fam too. It's like a crumble situation with like a nice sauce on it. And that's my kind of pie. Now, I don't think the issue is that this food can't be made, or it's not feasible, or it's like inconvenient or anything. Like all the options that I've been given so far, and from what they have and as well as what I've been offered, there are a lot of options and they're all made very well. So I don't understand why they're just not on the menu. Maybe they don't get a lot of plant-based people here, or maybe the demand isn't that high, but either way, it should be available. And I find that's the case for a lot of places, or really just in life if you're trying to make a decision on whether to adopt a plant-based lifestyle or not, or even just make any lifestyle change. It's not that it's not possible or that it can't be done. It's just a matter of making it available and creating that for yourself. But that's it on dinner tonight. I think if anything else, we might go see a show or some entertainment. And aside from that, we'll be chilling. So I'll catch up with you guys then. Well, good morning. This is officially day 3. Got another full day tomorrow. Last night after dinner, which, you know, was a good dinner. They ended up recovering. They made some adjustments, and luckily I was able to have some of that. So that made the experience a lot more enjoyable. But like I said, if you don't have those other special connects, you might just have to go to a place that has more options or better options, or just try and get creative on the menu. And even if that isn't the case, you know, you always got to advocate for yourself and be like, hey, this is what I got going on. Is there anything else we can do? I'm sure they'll be more than accommodating. So even if it's not here on this like resort that I'm on, like that's still a rule that I follow just in general. So that's how that goes. But on the agenda for today, we're gonna go hit the gym, get some movement in, and then hopefully we're trying to arrange for some spa treatments later in the day. Maybe some like massages. So that would be a vibe if we can get that going. So I'm waiting to hear back on confirmation on that. So we're gonna see how it all shapes up, but that's on the tentative schedule for today. Obviously we'll be eating a bunch too, so I'm gonna show you guys what we get into on that. And then, yeah, it's just vibes. I mean, I just keep looking out here because look at this view. I mean, like who wouldn't like waking up to this like every day? This is insane. But yeah, that's what we got going today. Let's head to the gym now, get some work in, and catch up with you guys in a bit.
I did the digital dash. I put the bitch on the thousand. I got a junkie a blast. I said it don't to mama. Out on the street like the mama. You rats will never be honorable. They know I'm a kid of my word. I hustle the first to the first. These bitches be nagging the kid. They get on my motherfucking nerves. I showed them a Rex and they ducked. I'm smoking that pack and I'm muddy.
Okay, and just like that, another day, another trip to the buffet. Post-workout meal. First off, a little salad, some like baby gem salad with some sprouts, a bit of shredded cabbage. I like this pepper and onion dressing they had. I like to get the raw greens in first, just to aid digestion. Got some jerk beans, rice and peas, artichoke, cauliflower, broccoli, some okra and some festival. The buffet's definitely been my favorite place to eat so far, just because of all the options. You can really customize everything. There is this place that we're eating in turns into a Jamaican restaurant at night. We haven't been able to go yet just because schedule hasn't been permitting, but tonight I think is the night we'll be able to do it. We got the massages set up for later, or for like right after this basically. And, you know, I'm gonna lay out some more vibe, get some more content, and that's the day. So we'll eat and we'll catch you guys then. All right, headed to this spa treatment now. We got Swedish relaxation massages. So excited for that. I'm gonna show as much as I can. Obviously, you know, gonna be in the massage. So show you what the spa is looking like and how we get on. So this is the room. See you on the other side. This just came to mind as I was eating, and here's a little pro tip for like eating well or eating the way you want to when you're traveling. I feel like the number one biggest thing is that you have to accept that it's not gonna be your normal rhythm, your normal routine, your normal preferences. Just like throw that out the window when you're going somewhere. It's impossible to like try and anticipate every single aspect of the trip and what the food's gonna entail or what routine you're gonna have while eating. Obviously you do your best and you're trying to make your circumstances fit your routine as best as possible. But it's also fine to just like literally relax and just take it as it comes. An important thing to remember is that like your body can handle it. You eat a certain way or you maintain a certain rhythm, you build a certain routine on the day-to-day. So when things are out of whack, your body's prepared to handle those lulls. Your body's prepared to handle those different circumstances. Because you've built up so much quote-unquote goodwill with your body, with your routine, with your eating. So don't be so worried about that, because then if you introduce stress and anxiety, your body will also have a reaction to that. So just go with the flow. Let it come, do the best you can, and enjoy yourself. And you know when you get back, you'll be able to get right back on what you know you need to do, and your body will follow suit. Like for me, there have been things that I have liked here, there's been things that I haven't liked. I've eaten outside my normal routine. I've eaten within some of my normal routine. And none of it's made me feel bad. It's just a matter of being flexible. And then on another tip, anywhere you eat outside the US is probably gonna be better anyway. So just keep that in mind too. So yeah, just quick food for thought as I was eating. But hopefully that's helpful. And with that, we are here at the last day, the last official full day. Nothing really on the agenda today. One thing I know I wanted to do was like come and just lay out like all day. So I think that's the only thing that's on top of mind for me. Just chill, eat, just luxuriate, you know, take in some of the more of that full relaxation experience, being that most of the time has been spent like working per se. So that's what's on the agenda for today. I think with that, we can bring the vlog to a close. I mean, thank you for coming along, showing you how I get down on a vacation on an all-inclusive resort. And also hopefully you took away some things that like can help you navigate some of these situations. If you're plant-based, if you have other dietary preferences, how to navigate that. Because that's a big thing, you know, traveling, people find it inconvenient. Some people don't want to go at all just because they think being plant-based or adherent to any of the other diets that they follow, that means they can't go somewhere. Which is not true. You know, there can always be options, and you know, yeah, maybe it's not what you prefer all the time, but you know, the experience has to matter more. So that's what I want you to take away from this. But otherwise, I'll be here chilling, be out here all day. But otherwise, that brings this video to a close. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We got a lot more coming. Leave a like on this video, drop a comment. Appreciate you all watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.